Two-year anniversary, we here at Bob and Mama. Can we hear a little love? TheOzoneBattles.com, check us out, subscribe, register, tell your friends, all of that good stuff. Keep supporting it, let's do this. Co-host, it's Sock motherfucking Wheezy, put him in a box and say, easy! We about to get into a crazy international fucking bout. On my right-hand side, in my opinion, my favorite non-American battle rapper, and in my opinion, the best battle rapper in Sweden, from Liverpool and Uppsala. Make some fucking noise for Oshea and Henry Bowers.
Liverpool, England, Wavertree, Toxteth, Everton, yes.
And on my left side, a team that needs no fucking introduction, but I'm gonna introduce them anyway. The two-time 2-on-2 battle rap champions of the fucking world from Portland, Oregon and Monterey, California. Make some noise for Illmaculate and for Saurus.
Real talk out now. iRapBetter.com.
That's it. Let's get it.
2 times 3, Malmö, shut the hell up. Let's go. Do this.
Fuck Illmaculate. You've got a bad attitude. You need some manners. My telekinesis will blow your fucking head apart like a scene from Scanners. You see police in your street, you know that we've done damage because our bullets will separate you quick like a 3-month marriage. You wish you were thinner, you wish you were taller, you keep getting fatter, you keep getting smaller. And the Saurus, are you fed up with face jokes? Well, tough shite, because you look like a member of bum fights with a face like a motherfucking gremlin in sunlight.
And his Greek ancestry's no mystery, because Pete appears to have a perfectly typical Greek career. See, they used to be pioneers in lots of fields, and that's a fact. One can even argue that Socrates was the first to battle rap, because in all his debates, he was all in their face. Those were glorious days, but now they're fallen from grace, and it doesn't really look like they're soon to be resumed again, and now they're just bossed around by a European Union.
So you're Greek, yeah? I could already tell you smelly, sweaty, greasy twat. We can use the grease off your face to fry a fucking shish kebab. Listen, and you two are both better than me, but don't think I ain't demanding respect, otherwise it's a case of brother-style motherfucking shank in your neck. I'll shroud you motherfuckers in a blanket to death, and to add insult to injury, I'll go in your hotel room and I'll have a fucking wank in your bed.
Yeah, and they keep on calling me a beat commodity. See if you geeks can follow me on some Greek mythology. See, here is something I don't think Swedish people seen before. A little shitty mini dwarf teaming with a minotaur. That, I admit, that card was a bit far-fetched, but I pulled it. See, you sort of look half human, yet you spread a lot of bullshit. And you being a minotaur, that's amusing. See, you're half human, half bull. He's just half a human.
Ever since Smack got back on track, you two are such a waste of space, it's fucking crazy. And your mother reminds me of Ace of Base, because once she seen your ugly face, all she wanted was another baby. Listen, we've got a hobbit, a wizard, and a fucking ogre. And I'm swinging swords every which way like a drunken soldier. Your girlfriend's gorgeous when you're drunk, but she's ugly sober. And if you want to fight, little man, I'll just push you over.
In your battle, you told Pat Stay that you'd smack his face. And if that's the case, then I won't act amazed. Because he's a big guy, but you hardly got the shape and form of Jason Bourne, so I guess trying stunts like that's what left your face deformed. Or is maybe that shit on your face some tribal thing to show what set you from? And Immaculate, I gotta say, I fucking love you in Leprechaun.
Listen, and usually I just tell jokes to entertain, but today I'm gonna bring a bit of extra pain on behalf of Zest and Rain. See, you two jokes will get smoked like lemon haze. You want to provoke, you'll get choked like MMA. And listen, we've all seen that battle, the Saurus v Illmaculate. That was some classic shit from Illmaculate. I mean, you were subpar, fucktard, your verses stunk like a good fart. When his very first punch, that battle was a rap like Mumra.
Thundercats!
You little fucking fat gnome, and here's a huge fuck you to your mother back home. Let's go,
Hey, I'd like to thank Oshea for welcoming us to the Eurozone. But you're so slow, you don't realize y'all are the reason we're taking Euros home.
Hey, yo, this matchup's pretty interesting. They got us paired against Mr. Clean and the strangest looking Scandinavian bitch I've seen. Yo, after this battle, I'll probably have to battle Promo later. And I'll turn him to another hole up in the ozone layer.
I mean, this shit is disturbing. You look a bit nervous because it's curtains. We already won it, but if we lose, there was a cover-up, like his chin surface. Speaking of which, this'll fit perfect because his is inverted and it gets worse when he spits verses.
Hey, he got that inverted chin working. Shit, that's cool. It'll be out the back of your head once my fist passed through. I played poker with Oshea, and my chip stack grew, because every time he wouldn't ante up, I hit that fool!
There's not a category these people could keep me in. You gassed up, unleaded, I'm diesel and premium. Even I rock a large T. He tried to squeeze in a medium. He only battles the Watchmen, screaming and teasing them. That's something I need to repeat again. Since you like the Watchmen, I'll throw you out the window for trying to be the comedian.
Hey, yo, this team is an easy win, and since tomorrow we're leaving, I guess the champs gotta finish what we started in Sweden. Fuck it, since we were already gonna call you a tree, then he's the fruit that fell from you in the Garden of Eden.
You got me thinking, dude, what is this? Eucalyptus? Or is that the same type of tree we use for Christmas? I mean, what are you, a Douglas fir? Doesn't matter. Either one will work when I put you under dirt and return you back to Mother Earth.
Hey, yo, for what it's worth, you'll never be a worthy opponent. I'm Tim Duncan. Win something in the spur of the moment. You're like a wizard or witch with every word that is spoken, because each verse is a potion that's getting stirred in a cauldron.
No joke. Take another photo. His original partner wasn't Oshea. He was a no-show.
What a homo.
Oh, well, we'd rather have the judges vote, so I speak for everybody in this bitch when I say, fuck a promo!
Wow, they really said that. Let's go, Santa. Let's go.
I said it.
Now listen,
Judge this.
Let's go.
Pete's so reckless. He claims he eats and sees, and check this. It looks like he had a couple of these for breakfast.
Listen, Dink the clown. Listen, put you in more than 3 foot of water and you'll hear a sinking sound. Plop. You need armbands to swim. You can't stand the gym. Your breath stinks of ass and a bin, and you have gone fucking gargantuan.
And a tiny, funny-looking guy and a fatso, it ain't no new scenario. And I guess you're tired of dudes comparing you to Super Mario. But you are more of a mystery, so it ain't easy knowing if you're supposed to be Donkey Kong or one of them barrels he be throwing. In any case, I'm just saying, if that's the game that we're playing, you silly bitches can believe me. We're Billy Mitchell and Steve Wiebe. King of Kong, motherfuckers! Bring it on, motherfuckers! Later, maybe the fat lady sings a song, motherfuckers!
Can you remember when we all went back to Dirtbag's room in Canada? You and him had a little scrap. He was on mushrooms, he had a bad back, and he still absolutely fucking battered you. He did, didn't he?
I can't confirm or deny.
No, you were there. Listen, you started that fight, and within seconds, you were like, stop, because he was choking you out like every single member of Dot Mob. Listen, this little punk's head was going blood red like a bandanas at a West Philly show, and if you don't believe what I'm saying, I'll upload the fucking video. Don't do it.
And I'll let you know what it feels like to be a starving Ethiopian child, watching a fat American eating a Big Mac with a Coke and some fries. Because look at me, I know it hurts within to see a beard this thick wasted on such perfect skin. Hell yeah, I'll go there and I ain't gonna pretend, because here's Santa Claus with ho 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 face jokes again. It looks like your face has been having a bit of drama, as if Galactica's Bill Adama lost the battle to Jeffrey Dahmer. But the Saurus is a big boy and he doesn't cry, mainly because his tears know they're in for a bumpy ride.
The Saurus, why do you keep falling in love every 5 minutes? Every time I go on your Facebook page, it's you and some random bird, and it proudly displays my missus. The next day, I go on your Facebook page, it's you again, because she said bye, innit? Yeah. Before this battle, I said to Henry, we've got to say some funny shit, we're going to make the crowd low. He had a look at you, and the first thing he said was, troll! And how come you Native Americans, Indians, or whatever the fuck you are, listen, I'd always moaning on some faggot shit and just accept if it wasn't for the British, you'd still be eating dust sandwiches.
Yeah, and I watched Dances with Wolves, and that shit didn't even move me. Hell, to me, that shit was a feel-good movie. And obviously, one of Pete's girlfriends from his days of old was a gold digger and apparently thought he had a face of gold. But, and dude, I'm afraid it's true what they say, that a beautiful face is only skin deep. And speaking of Douglas Saurus Illmaculate, I fucking loved you in Twin Peaks.
You stinking, fucking, walking, talking Muppets. And look at you, it's obviously that the sequel for Twins had a smaller budget.
And quite a few of them holes on his grimy cheek could be used as a home for this tiny freak.
Yeah, and that's where he plays fucking hide and seek. And listen, when me and Henry spit, the crowd are never bored. When you and Pete and Gregory spit, the crowd say fucking Helsingborg. Yes. Fucked it.
Round two. Let's go. Do this. Go.
Hey!
Yo, shut up at the top.
Hey, yo, you trying to diss my face, motherfucker? You gonna get punked now. Well, I dare your motherfucking ass to say that shit to Yukmouth.
Hey, he called me Super Mario. Y'all think this dude is clever? Hey, that's what's up. Hey, Yukmouth's music's better. So, call me Mario, you think this dude is clever? Well, this got me feeling like I'm using a super feather with a Tanuki suit together. I mean, cult classic out now. Hey, it's Saturday. That means I had to take his tramp out to a matinee and leave him assed out like a cabaret. How come you haven't shaved? You look like you survived a crashing plane. Hey, it's Tom Hanks in Castaway if he just got back today.
Hey, motherfucker, you look like you'd leave your wife and children to reunite with Wilson. Hey, yo! Here we go! Yo! When I murder Henry, folks will be like, Jesus Christ, you killed him! No, for real. Jesus Christ, you killed him.
You got me thinking, what would Jesus do? It's unbelievable. He was in love with his beard before that fucking thing it grew. It's like they're attached at the chin. Nothing comes between the two. That's why cutting it is something he doesn't have the luxury to do. Plus the skin under it looks like the grass underneath the pool when the summer season's through.
That fucking thing goes beyond the limits of the laws of physics. Seriously, yesterday I fucking lost my wallet in it because I just thought it was a spot to kick it. I mean, it has the populace of Guatemala in it, plus enough room to fit my Honda Civic and a cop to give it a parking ticket.
I heard they got the pics from Tupac's autopsy in it.
Confirm or deny?
Where was your beard on the night the WRC tapes were coming up missing? Hey, what if we trimmed it and we found the Grand Prix Finals judges' decision and discover we win it? I mean, I bet if we watched while he was edging his chops, we'd find an item every one of us lost, like my phone, his temper, every verse O'Shea ever forgot.
Yo, I bet we'd find the fucking secret lair for Doctor Strange. We'd find a fucking a water main, a fucking wallet chain, the stock exchange, and the second half of a soccer game.
Hold on. Stop it. Fuck it, we on one. You know how I know we gonna win in the long run?
How's that?
We won't consider the job done till you crawl back up in that beard you asexually spawned from. Time!
Round 3, let's go. First, my final round.
So you asked me what would Jesus do? He'd make an offering and sacrifice 2 whack MCs like you. And walking through customs, Pete was looking suspicious. The officer on duty found him crooked and vicious. He said a full cavity search is really in place, and then immediately started feeling his face. I mean, you should just cover that shit up with a sign that says danger zone. And Immaculate, I fucking love you in Game of Thrones.
How fantastic. I'm in Sweden and I'm still surrounded by a bunch of obnoxious Yank bastards. They're nothing but a bunch of fake Canadians. All you do is spend your life chasing aliens or shooting gats. You play football with your hands, you stupid swats. Listen.
That was tight.
A bunch of fucking murdering cunts. Listen, you're like an irrelevant, unintelligent fucking version of us. Fucking trash talking, crack snorting, fat, boring bunch of bellends. Listen, every time I see an American, I want to start a fight. I go to Ground Zero with a turban and set fire to some stars and stripes. I haven't got a gun, but I've got a fucking carpet knife that will cut you short like Immaculate and your father's life.
You feel that? You already feel that.
I've got a flip.
Either Immaculate.
Hold it down.
Either your mom spent her entire pregnancy on amphetamines, or this is what you get when merging 2 very similar sets of genes. I heard your dad was sexually interested in his own twin sister, and they told him not to do it, but he insisted. People, if you dare to go these 2 countryside in a little scary home on the countryside, and on the front porch wearing tunics and sandals, you'll find these 2 little assholes playing dueling banjos.
Listen, I apologise about talking about your dad. That was bang out of order. So I'm going to talk about the fact that you Yanks either sell crack on a corner or end up shagging your daughter. You're so fucking stupid. You call Mexicans wetbacks like they swam to a border. Have a look at a map, you thick Yank twats. There is no water. There's no water.
And your bars about Nebula's girlfriend, stripper words, some of the most sexist shit I've heard. Funny stuff, I'll admit for sure, but as a father, has it occurred to you that those will be pretty words in the ears of your little girl? Sure, you can argue that you don't degrade all women, just the unfortunate ones. And when she grows up, that's not what your daughter becomes. Well, let's see. She's got a fat, white trash, deadbeat dad who has gambled away every last cent he had. Sounds like a great childhood. And I guess she thanks you, because she'll probably go up to become an investment banker. And it doesn't really help to every now and then pretend to be proud of your gal, like when you logged on to your Twitter account and you brag about her winning some sort of prize on account of her math, which is ironic since she can't even count on her dad.
Immaculate, I hate you. I hate you. You know why? Because it took you about 2 weeks to respond to my friend request on Facebook. Bang out of order. Do you know people get shorter when they get older? So when you're 70, you're Yoda. I was in your room before, and I was wanking, and people only want photos with you because you're so short they assume you're planking.
And who am I to talk about your daughter? I've got a daughter too, and throwing rocks in a glass house ain't what you ought to do. But I'll work hard, and I'll make sure that when my daughter grows up, she'll become a more expensive whore than yours.
Listen, these are American bars. I'm a gangster. I'm known for murdering cops. If a policeman shoots at me, I bust back like I'm returning from the shops.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck a battle. I'll kick your front 2 teeth in. And no offence, I love you, Sweden, but it's still about £10 a pint, so fuck you, Sweden.
To finish off, I want to say, I'm done with this battle and I'm off to leave my semen in a lady. And Immaculate, I loved you in this here reenactment of 3 men and a baby. Thank you.
Yeah, boss.
Let's go. Last round.
Hey. Go. Hey, your whole crew's whack. Dog, it's all right you called me Yoda. I'm thinking too bad, but here's a true fact. Lost to us, you have. If y'all don't remember, he said that. You can look up Mexico on your best map and see it's a peninsula, so Americans saying wetback. Who the fuck said that?
All right, it's mum joke time.
Hey, yo, your mother's the thickest. Nah, fuck that. Yo, if you take a glimpse at how he flips his style, the psychology behind it isn't hard to figure out. Even though the bigger part of us knows the kid's a clown, he appeals to the kid at heart in us with that shitty shout, so fuck it. I'll jam my fist in his mouth, snatch his inner child, sit him down, discipline him, and put the fear of God in him like a sinner's vows. Dog, I'll bring to life your worst nightmares and make you live them out. Talk shit about my mom. That's a risky route. If she was in the crowd, she would hop up in his round, hit him blow, and beat the shit out of him for every other mother he ever talked shit about. Happy Mother's Day.
Hey, yo! Hey, yo! Hey, fuck soccer, you faggot! Hey, soccer is really gay. You have the nerve to say hockey's a silly game? Bitch, watching soccer is like watching grass grow with a bunch of fucking soccer players in the way.
Hold on. Hey, let me guess. It's football, you fucking knobhead. If that's what you're gonna tell me, I'ma finish you. Cause I'll pronounce it football the minute you admit that this matchup today is like Chelsea versus Liverpool.
We won 3-1.
I hate Liverpool. Hey, your last effort was boring. This never happened before in a battle. I'm sure I never had a clan member before me. And you? Your hand gestures are corny.
I had sex with your shorty. That bitch dirty. Hey, what's up with your flow, dog? You need to slow that shit down. It's a bit wordy. I mean, what the fuck is the big hurry? You shouldn't have binged early. I got one word to describe this guy's delivery.
What?
cringeworthy. That's why I don't see you as the slightest threat. Because, see, we battling in English, but you speak some different dialect. And that's something, that's something that you might regret. Motherfucker, you've choked so many times, my favorite line you've said is, I forget.
We're doing everything you're supposed to do, making corporate mogul moves. Your rapping looks unnatural. Your schemes are forced and overused. We might as well be in Portland or California roasting dude, because right now we're in your country, but in this ring, we feel more at home than you. Tom!
Fucking dope. We won that easily on
We back from the judges. Yay. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been an absolutely amazing battle right now. We've had Oshea, my dude with the beard, Wizard Man himself, representing Sweden, Henry Bowers. We got Illmaculate and the Saurus. 4-1, the judges have said theirs, and the winners are Illmaculate and the Saurus.
Squirrel Talk, I rap better.com. Okay. Shout out to these cats.
Before, we gotta know. Hold on. We had a special message. A special message that needs to be said. That as well, hold up.
Yo, real talk, I just need to shake my man's hand. He's ill as a motherfucker. Yo, you was out there, man. God damn. You already know. That ain't the wrong dude.
The Ozone
That's H. Bowers right there. That ain't the wrong dude.
Y'all make sure we did it. Malvin, let me hear one last one. Making history, baby.